Hello, Stephen Howard, age 53, resident of Southeast Idaho, United States. My full-time job here is a therapist. Very rewarding to be able to help people and promote positive change. This is an introduction and a reel specifically made for your production endeavor of the Spirit Within, starting 2026. Very happy to put together a few things. I don't have a reel. I'll explain why in a minute. So I've customized some clips and monologues with a medieval theme fantasy, and you'll see those shortly. This as a talking resume, and if I had a reel, it would start in the 80s and 90s, showing some high school and college theater, followed by 1992 and 93. Had a talent agent out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Utah remains quite popular for filmmaking, largely because of the vast landscape, being in different places very quick for their productions. It was a very cool first-time experience as an extra, working on Dumb and Dumber, a Jim Carrey movie. Followed by that, a series of featured extra roles. It seems like I was picked one right after the other, and had some really neat opportunities. One of which being on Touched by an Angel, a TV series that was filmed throughout the 90s here or in Salt Lake, and being on set with Felicia Rashad as a waiter at one of the scenes in a restaurant was very, very fun. I enjoyed even chatting with her, a very kind lady. Another one was with Vanessa Williams on set with an ABC TV movie. So if I had a reel, it would be kind of neat to show you some of those opportunities. It finished up maybe 93. Had a great role, center screen, good screen time, good people. Really enjoyed that. Life got fairly busy into the 90s with family and work and school, but I always stayed engaged with honing my skills, doing some stuff, posting some stuff on YouTube just to show and keep things active. Took opportunities for random auditions and different things, such as almost in a grocery store commercial, and another few things that you would see on the resume. 2017, rediscovered Renaissance fairs, and that's where I've been for the last several years as a paid entertainer, puppeteer, facilitator of children's activities, and a street character, engaging with public guests throughout the weekend. It's one of the reasons why I don't have an active reel. This is all outdoor. It's big. It's sword fighting. It's drama. It's very fun and engaging, but not very applicable when it comes down to movie and TV. The monologue is customized for the medieval fantasy theme. They're independent clips, somewhat interrelated. You'll see a similar character going through different experiences. I tried to present a lot of emotion. They range from 60 seconds to almost 3 minutes. Sorry about the long ones. I'll put those at the end if you don't even want to get to them. I totally understand. I'm going to try to put in a little sword fighting clip, just some practice with my 22-year-old son. We have wood and steel and do a lot with the Ren fairs and just as a hobby with some medieval fighting. I'm not sure if that's too important, but it'll at least show some skill set and familiarity with the blade. I know that you'll have thousands of applicants and auditions, and if I get lost in the stack, it's fine. Idaho's a long way to come. It's just been fun putting this together. So I don't get too lost in your stack, I would like to introduce you to my puppet. It's very unique. I don't think you've seen one like it, guaranteed, and I'll show you that here in a minute. Regardless, enjoy the reel. One more small thing, I knew that you wouldn't want a Western United States accent, so I used my Old English medieval accent that I've been working on and using for the last couple of years for my Renaissance fair character. And then a few back-to-back monologues. I have an Irish twist just to kind of present some adaptability and skill set with accents and the voice. Other than that, let me show you my puppet, and then you can get on with the reel. Well, here he is, my 8-foot semi-dragon arm puppet named Tradlac. As the story reads, my character was in a great battle on top of a mountain. He fell off, landed all the way down, mortally wounded, and landed on the pseudo-dragon's tail. As you can see, the pseudo wings there, and the broken tail, if you can, along with 2 arms. So a lindworm or a semi-dragon. Even semi-dragons, though, have the power to heal. And so my character trades his life to be healed. Thus, he wears the dragon, takes care of the dragon for the rest of the dragon's life, whether he likes it or not, because that was the deal. Many kids ask, is he real? And I'm able to say, well, he's real if you want him to be. And so speaking of real, enjoy the real, and maybe we'll be in touch soon. Fairy, please forgive the intrusion, creature, moonlight and mist. I am but a simple knight, sworn by duty and only accustomed to the grit of the road and the clamor of steel. This world, is beyond my understanding. The fairy, you are a marvel, a tapestry woven with now morning mist and starlight. The humans speak of the Fae with caution, of enchantments and spells. But there is no malice in your eyes, only an ethereal grace that steals my breath. My heart, bound by oath and witnessed a life of atrocity, flutters as if it has never felt before. My life, so simple, clearly defined by duty and honor, is so blurred. I cannot express the feeling, suddenly overwhelmed by passion and longingness. And I still don't know if it is folly or some trick for the fairy realm. But, fairy, I must admit I am lost. I am completely succumbed by a stunning, magical, mesmerizing beauty. Fairy, excuse the intrusion, please. Creature of mist and moonlight, I am but a simple knight, sworn by duty and only accustomed to the sound of clamoring steel and the girt of the road. This world, your world, is beyond my understanding. But the fairy is a marvel, woven tapestry of moondrop and starlight. The humans speak of the Fae with caution, of enchantments and spells, but I see no malice in your eyes, only ethereal grace that steals my heart, my breath, my heart, bound by oath and a witness of a life of atrocity, flutters as I have never felt before. My life, defined by duty and honor, is blurred. I cannot describe the feeling, a sudden overwhelmingness, longing, passion. And I don't know if it is folly or some trick of the fairy realm, but fairy, I must admit, I am completely lost and succumbed by your natural, magical beauty. Please forgive the intrusion. Creature, mist, moonlight. I am a simple knight, sworn by duty and accustomed only to the sound of clamour of steel and the grit of the road. This world, your world, is beyond my understanding. The humans describe and speak of the Fae as with cautiousness, spells and enchantments, but there is no malice in your eyes, only a ethereal grace that steals my breath. My heart, bound with oath and a life of atrocity, flutters with a feeling I have never felt before. I cannot describe the feeling. Sudden, overwhelming longingness. And I do not know if it is folly or some trick by the fairy realm. But I must admit, I am lost. I have succumbed to your natural beauty and wonder. He had said midday. Why can it not cool down? The armor, the mail, the gambeson, war so hot. And then just moments later, it seems we were overtaken. There are so many of them, and they kept coming, as if there was no end. It was something I had not experienced before, as if I knew something awful was going to happen, something unpredictable and uncertain. I hadn't felt that way before. I don't know what I would have done, but I felt it. I felt it, and I just went on as if that was the right thing to do. I didn't even look back. There's no time. He was on my left. But it was so fast. In moments, we were all down. I was hit by a mace or something on the head, and I just landed hard on my hip. I was out cold. They must have thought I died. I don't know how long I was out, but I turned to my left. And my boy, he was right there, staring at me, and his eyes were open. And that feeling, my soul, a feeling I've not felt before. It was deep, dreadful, but it was over. He was dead. He was. froze. I didn't know what to think. It penetrated me. I can't even describe the feelings. It's not right. It should have been me. It hurts. It was just yesterday. It's not right. It's not right. So it rains again. Right when we start the day. The boys won't like this. Not again. It reminds me of home though. Quiet, peaceful, fresh, new. The way it drips off the elm leaf onto the grass. Drinks it up. I'd like to go home. Start over. Put it back. That's what my boy used to say all the time. Just put it back, Dad, to be all right. I'd like to go home. I'd like to start over. To be home. Pretend like it all didn't happen. To put it back. But there is no home. It's gone. There's no family, there's no boy. It's gone with this, swept in darkness, swept in pain, misery. I'm not fighting for hope. I'm fighting for anger, disgust. It's not the right reason. Yet we go on. We fight again. For what? What are we fighting for then? What am I fighting for? It's raining again. But it smells like home. I like to go back. Go back to the quiet, the peace, some hope. For a time when everything was all right. And there wasn't all this pain, suffering, this confusion and darkness. Didn't like it. I'd like to go back home. Be done with all this. But I can't. There is no home. There's no family. There's no peace. There's no hope there. It's all gone. It's all gone because of this. Preposterous! That's Sir Baldwin out there leading the charge.
But he's got the heart of a lion. He's a little unpredictable.
I'll grant him that. But the courage without sense? No. He can't lead his own sheep out of the pasture without a loss. I've seen better strategic brilliance in a tavern brawl than what he can bring to the field. Sir Baldwin.
You're right. Those tall men out there.
No, boys! Look in the rear. That's Patrick and young Henry. He won't be able to watch them. Not like we could.
What have they done?
There'll be hell to pay. I'll hold them accountable, I will. Sir Baldwin, a man who leads by dumb luck and blind faith. It's an insult to every knight who's earned their spurs by blood, sweat and tears. This is not a victory we will celebrate, but a tragedy we will mourn. Why, Sir Baldwin? Sir Baldwin? It's not going to work out. That's a man who leads by sheer luck and brute force. He doesn't think. It's courage without sense. It's Baldwin. It's an insult to every other knight who's earned their spurs by blood, sweat and tears. It's not going to be a victory, but a tragedy. A tragedy we all mourn. Those boys. The messenger came from the south just yesterday. Now that it's taken a bit, I feel it. I've never felt pain like this before. When Father died, it was different. It was the accident. It wasn't the same. They attacked us. They knew. They must have known. Of course. They were not there. The messenger said that everything was destroyed. My mother, already ill. However it was done, doesn't matter. It was done. Would have been moments. No chance for... It hurts. This is new for me. I have not felt this way before. Nothing like this. This is different from what we've done here yesterday. This is a different kind of a feeling, different kind of an anger. It hits deep. So many feelings. I don't know. The messenger said he came from the south. He had ridden hard that day, it was obvious. A good lad. When he told me, though, my heart was tired, and I took the news as if it was something else. It wasn't about me. I could feel my soul separate. But today, I understand. He described that there wasn't many of them, but that they entered the village when we were here. Of course, they must have known. He said there was nothing left. They had done their deeds. And now that I think about it, my mother, she would have stood no chance. Would have been moments. She was sorry to you. I haven't felt like this before. In a while. When Dad died, it was different. Yes, it hurts. This hits really hard. I don't know. I don't know what to think or how to think about it. This is really different. I don't know on. I don't know how I can go on for tomorrow. Fighting like this here with something like this over my shoulders. I don't know if I've got it in me to do what we got to do tomorrow. I hope it's not like this tomorrow. Today was dreadful, wasn't it? Dreadful today. Didn't stop. It just didn't stop. Bloody rain. I hate the rain. I hate it. I hate a lot of things, but sometimes I hate the rain, but not all the time. Most of the time, I hate it. Oh, this is better. I'm better. I'm all right. No. There was a mouse in my tent. That was your fault. That was a joke. There was no mouse. I could use a warmer blanket, not this piece of dreadful canvas. How dare you? Tell me more about that. Is it true? So Tristan then, he took 2 or 3 out with one blow. What was that? Tell me more about that. No, that's funny. That's really funny. That's a classic. Minstrel, come on over. We've got one for you. You're going to love this. Tell him all. This is going to be good, really good. Just like this drink. Very good, really good. Oh, this is fine. I really appreciate it. I could use a warmer blanket rather than this piece of canvas, though.
Not exactly, but it's a good run through. Yeah.
Right, thrust, lock, head.
Yeah.
Then circle, 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 and waist, or legs, waist, your head, Jedi right, Jedi left, and stop. Let's do it again. That's great. Go. Left, right, left, carry, head, circle, 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 leg.
Oh yeah, right.
Waist, head, Jedi, Jedi. That's right. Do it again. Left, right, boom. Parry. I need to go down, and then back up to your head. Circle, circle, leg, waist, head, left, right. Is there one more in between there?
I don't think
So,
so.
head,
Ow.
waist, waist,
Yeah.
and then stop. Okay, last time, that's a wrap on that one. Round 2. Go. Ted, and boom, 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 boom. Got it. One more. Thrust. Boom. Circle, circle. Great. Again. Boom, boom, I'll go for your weight. Okay, and boom, boom, thrust. 1, 2. Do it again. One more time.
Then you're doing it.
Push. Better. Yeah. Do that again. Push hard. Thrust me.
Okay.
Oh, good sound.